Friday, the 8th of August in the year 2025. And this is directly from the shelter in Kiev, Radio Shelter. And I'm Tony Eastern, and we love to bring you tonight some well selected, romantic, and quiet rock and pop songs that we are sure you will understand and enjoy. And we start tonight with a group where I think the name gives a different expectation from what they do. Poco with Crazy Love.
Tonight I'm gonna break away just to wait and see. I'll never be imprisoned by a faded memory. Just when I think I'm over her, this broken heart will mend. I hear her name and I have to cry. The tears come down again. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. I count the stars in a summer sky that fall without a sound, and then pretend that you can't hear these teardrops coming down. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Tonight I'm gonna break away just to wait and see. I'll never be imprisoned by a faded memory. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Tonight I'm gonna break away.
Poco with Crazy Love. Country rock to start the evening with. American West Coast music. As I said, the name Poco confused me. And it didn't relate it to country rock, but more to groups like Slade. Wrong, of course. These are not small guys, as Richie Furay, one of the founders, comes from Buffalo Springfield. Jim Messina later founded Loggins and Messina. Randy Meisner later went to the Eagles. And then there were Rusty Young and George Grantham. The song came out in 1979 and written by Rusty Young. And he is the one that sings the song as lead singer in this song, which is quite unusual as he normally doesn't do that. A nice soft rock song that reached number 17 in the United States. Rusty wrote the song at home for his then-to-be wife, Mary, and had no definite intention with the song, but when the other band members heard it, they did not have a doubt. The group was founded in 1968 after the end of Buffalo Springfield, and Crazy Love brought their big success. They stayed around with some more hits, but the group ended when Rusty Young died in 2021. Let's go to Marina. Hi Marina, are you okay?
Hi, Tony. Happy to be back in Kiev. Although wherever you go this day, there is more or less constant bombing. Sometimes I think that Russia came in with the idea that they could conquer a friendly country, and now they try to completely destroy us. Misusing power is one of the worst things in the world. I will be back on my work in the music and study further as it gives enormous satisfaction. I would like to do a prediction, which is just done by looking at the stars. Before the end of the year, there will be a ceasefire. So I am preparing for it, and it gives me a good mood. Do not hold it against me when it will not be so, as in itself it thought gives energy. Energy I will put in my music. Many people still outside of Kyiv in the small villages, and slowly the coming weeks they will come back and the sort of normal life will start again. This is good. We talk next week, and I wish you all a good week. Bye, Tony.
Thanks, Marina. We make the best of it. On to England with the beautiful song The Streets of London, Ralph McTell.
Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the paper with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely at his side, yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London, show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London, show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely? Don't say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London, show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the Seaman's Mission? Memory fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London, show you something to make you change your mind.
Ralph McTell with his song The Streets of London, a special song with beautiful words. It is a melancholic song where, in a sort of friendship, the listeners are told that you might have many things not as you wished for, but look around and you see that you do not have it so bad after all. He found a very inspiring way to tell this story and based it first on Paris and later changed it to London. It is, of course, a reality for both cities. Ralph is born in 1944 in Croydon, a southern suburb of London. And he wrote the song in 69 and it became a big hit in 74 and went to number 2 in England. Covered a lot. Cliff Richard, Mary Hopkin, Sinead O'Connor, just to mention a few. Ralph was a bit reluctant towards this song, as he thought it might be too sentimental, but was convinced it brought an important message. He stayed a bit in the shadow all his life and never went to the big crowds, and is still alive and occasionally performing. I think I can say that Ralph's lifestyle is in line with what he wanted to say in this song. Soft protest songs that do not accuse are not often heard, and this is certainly one of the best of them. We play tonight, for an unknown reason, some softer and more romantic songs, and this is certainly one of them. Bloom with the Paper Kites.
In the morning when I wake and the sun is coming through, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness and you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Oh, you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I take you to a moment where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with memories of the feelings never told? When the evening pulls the sun down and the day is almost through, oh, the whole world is sleeping, but my world is here. Can I be close to you?
the Paper Guides with the song Bloom, a song from 2010 from this Australian group from Melbourne. A very beautiful folk pop song with a mellow sound. To me, this song is a sort of collection of many, many songs from different countries over the years, and therefore very special. The song is written by Sam Bentley and Christina Lacey, band members, and the band consists of four guys and one girl. This girl sings and plays percussion. This is a group that are very serious to themselves and go for the perfect harmonies and a perfect balance also towards the music clips. And above all, did not change their style. Recently, they brought out two albums, Roses and At the Roadhouse, and they both did well. The song Bloom became a hit in the USA, Holland, Canada, Italy, but not in the UK. The group has concerts throughout Europe, so you can see them. A positive song. Our next song is also a positive song, One Man Band by the Old Dominion.
Been flying solo for so long. Nobody singing the harmony. Up there just me and my shadow. No bass, no guitar, no tambourine. Then I found you like a melody. And you were singing in the same key as me. We had them dancing in the streets. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we could take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I wanna run down your wild dreams, and I wanna chase every high with you. Count every rip in these old jeans, and we'll never learn how to sing the blues. If I'm gonna be famous, girl, I wanna be famous with you. We got our own little groove. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand, 'cause I don't wanna be a one-man band. When the spotlight goes cold, the curtains come down. The chairs are all stacked and there's no one around, and nobody's paying. We'll still be playing. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we could take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand, 'cause I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a one-man band.
Old Dominion with One Man Band. A true country song, and surprisingly, maybe for you listeners, from a recent date, 2019. Tonight, we have a few beautiful, quiet, and more or less positive songs. This is a good example of it. The song makes the statement that although the title suggests it, they do not want to be in a one-man band. And this goes in the first place for their personal life. Typically country words like in my all-time favorite country rock song, Walking Back to Georgia from Jim Croce. In the end, they want to settle down. The lead singer on this song is Matthew Ramsey, and the group was formed in 2007 with band members from Michigan and Virginia in the United States. Still one of the most popular country groups in the USA and known for the fantastic good live concerts.
Love it when you call us señoritas, and now the girls will be your favoritas. La la la, la la la.
Far back in time now, the Swinging Blue Jeans with This Boy.
That boy took my love away. He'll regret it someday. This boy wants you back again. That boy isn't good for you, though he may want you to. This boy wants you back again. Oh, and this boy would be happy just to love you, but oh my, that boy won't be happy till he's seen you cry. This boy wouldn't mind the pain, would always feel the same if this boy gets you back again. This boy, this boy, this boy, this boy.
This Boy, the Swinging Blue Jeans. I love this song. Simple but good. It is pleasant, and I think many of you know the song from the Beatles. But as YouTube cannot broadcast Beatles songs, whereby our friends the Stones are not that difficult, I'm glad to say, as it is blocked by the owners of the music, we take another Liverpool group from those fantastic Mercy Beat days in Liverpool, the Swinging Blue Jeans. The song is a name, of course, written by Lennon McCartney, but in reality it was John who wrote the song as he did most early Beatles songs. It is a song from 1963, and John later said that he wanted to make a sort of doo-wop song in the style of Smokey Robinson. I'm not sure it succeeded, but it became a beautiful tune. The B-side from I Want to Hold Your Hand, with beautiful harmonies by John, Paul, and George. Two backing voices in harmony and the lead voice by John, as they would do many times later on. The Blue Jeans also popular in the early 60s in Liverpool, and also guys that played often the cavern and went to Hamburg. So the Beatles and the Blue Jeans know each other rather well. The song was never put on a single, so was no hit. Next time, more about the Swinging Blue Jeans, but in their song we miss, of course, the typical, at that time, Liverpool accent of John. As always, our last song is made a special song. Tonight it is The Villagers with Nothing Arrived.
savannah scatters and the seabird sings. So why should we fear what travel brings? What were we hoping to get out of this? Some kind of momentary bliss. I waited for something, and something died. So I waited for nothing, and nothing arrived. It's our dearest ally, it's our closest friend, it's our darkest blackout, it's our final end. My dear sweet nothing, let's start anew. From here on in, it's just me and you. I waited for something, and something died. So I waited for nothing, and nothing arrived. Well, I guess it's over, I guess it's begun. It's a loser's table, but we've already won. It's a funny battle, it's a constant game. I guess I was busy when nothing came. I guess I was busy. Guess I was busy. I was busy. Thank you.
The Villagers with Nothing Arrived. Apart from the fact that we arrived at the end of the program today, the song indeed suggests that things can be troublesome in life and can be disappointing. But I selected this song as I think it's a unique one, and Coldplay could be jealous. The Villagers is an Irish band and also belonging to the enormous number of groups that fall under the name indie rock. I cannot find a general essential element of it, but it came to life in the 70s and 80s, and originally it were groups that had no contract with one of the big record labels. In the 90s, more groups and popular ones were brought under this, and this continues until today. Indie rock. The song is from 2012, from the second album Awayland. Not a big hit, and not even in the charts in England or the USA. It is about losing what you treasure, which leaves emptiness, and how to deal with that. The group is still there and made the most recent album in 2024, The Golden Time. Conor O'Brien is the singer-songwriter of the group and started his group in 2008. He is a special guy with good, thoughtful words. He is basically alone, but of course brings in musicians for the different songs. So it's more the villager than the villagers. As you know, we play for you well selected songs from mainly the 60s and the 70s. Big hits and forgotten special ones. Some of them you certainly will recognize, as they are still often played or used for movies and commercials. We give a small story with each song. Radio Shelter plays only songs we love, and we hope we please you with our choice. And please do not forget to subscribe to our wonderful Radio Shelter and get every new broadcasting automatically on your device. Next to push on subscribe, you should also push on the bell on the screen to make it perfect and to enjoy us every Friday. We wish you a good and, of course, very safe week on behalf of Radio Shelter, Marina, and myself. And please tune in next Friday. And I'm Tony Eastern. So long.
Привіт усім! Мене звати Настя, і я співачка у дівочому поп-гурті Melody Girls of Ukraine, тут, у Києві. Від щирого серця бажаю кожному з вас доброти, миру та любові.